In a recent Young Sheldon clip, Mary finally captures George and Brenda flirting. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. Up in a recent clip from Young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 14, Mary eventually catches George teasing Brenda. For some time now, the neighbors have been engaging in rather questionable activities, and even Missy is aware of their covert get-togethers. Mary has the opportunity to catch them in the act this time. In a recent Young Sheldon Season 6 Episode 14 clip, which was made public by TV Line, Mary is shown hurrying to the hospital for Mandy's labor, only to see George and Brenda cuddling up to one another. Surprisingly, she appears to be pretty agitated. The first grandchild of George and Mary will be born in the Young Sheldon Season 6 episode. But at one point, Sheldon even attempts to deliver Mandy's baby because things take so many unforeseen turns. Associated with Sheldon ruins Young the cutest Big Bang Theory moment with Sheldon and Amy. The Young Sheldon Season 4 finale marked the beginning of George and Brenda's flirtations. Since then, the prequel spin-off of The Big Bang Theory has intermittently addressed their complex relationship. In contrast, Mary and Pastor Rob were just introduced in Young Sheldon Season 5, but they quickly became friends and may eventually grow to be attracted to one another romantically. Only Missy is aware that the Cooper parents might be having extramarital affairs at this time. The show hasn't focused on George and Mary's potential infidelity issues because of Mandy's pregnancy and Paige's Young Sheldon comeback, but it also makes it possible for this showdown to be staged in the Big Bang Theory spin-off. It's unclear if Mary knew beforehand that her husband had been having an affair with their neighbor. It's important to note, though, that George is aware of her contacts with Pastor Rob because of Missy's tattoos. It's very unfortunate to see the Cooper parents' marriage fall apart like this. Throughout Young Sheldon Season 6, Mary and George have had a lot of wonderful encounters. It's unfortunate to consider that Georgie's daughter's birth marks the beginning of the end of their marriage. However, CBS is forced to end their partnership in order to maintain the Big Bang Theory canon, and this might be the best way to do it. Young Sheldon fans have been eagerly waiting for the moment when Mary Cooper would discover the shocking chemistry between her husband, George Cooper Sr., and the new, mysterious character Brenda Sparks. While the show has teased their growing connection for quite some time, the tension between George and Brenda has been bubbling under the surface, just waiting to explode. And in the latest Young Sheldon clip from Season 6, Mary finally catches the two of them flirting, and what happens next will leave you absolutely stunned. If you thought things were heating up in Young Sheldon, you're not wrong. This brand new clip reveals a major turning point in the show, one that fans have been speculating about for months. Mary has always been the rock of the Cooper family, but her unshakable faith and strong moral compass may be in jeopardy now that she's seen George and Brenda getting way too close. The emotional fallout of this moment will undoubtedly affect every character in the Cooper household, but how will it all unfold? Trust us, you won't want to miss this. For those who have been watching Young Sheldon closely, you know that the tension between George and Brenda has been building steadily over the course of the season. From subtle glances to the seemingly innocent conversations they shared, it's clear that there's something more going on between them than meets the eye. What started as friendly banter between George and Brenda slowly transformed into something far more dangerous, something that would eventually tear apart the fragile piece of the Cooper family. Brenda, played by the charming and mysterious actress, has become a staple in Sheldon's life as a supportive school counselor. But her presence has not gone unnoticed by George. Whether it's the way she looks at him, or the way their conversations sometimes linger a little too long, the chemistry between them has been undeniable. And with George's own marital issues with Mary already well known, it was only a matter of time before this situation reached every fan's mind has been, When will Mary finally find out about the secret flirtation? The answer? Well, let's just say this latest young Sheldon clip delivers an emotional gut punch that no one saw coming. In this intense new clip from Young Sheldon Season 6, we see Mary walking into the living room, expecting just another typical evening with her family. But instead, she stumbles upon a scene that changes everything. There, right in front of her, is George and Brenda, standing uncomfortably close to each other, laughing, talking, and sharing a moment that feels way too personal. And while there's nothing overtly inappropriate about the interaction at first, the undeniable tension in the air speaks volumes. But what really makes this moment explosive is what happens next. As Mary stands frozen in the doorway, the weight of the situation dawning on her, the camera zooms in on her face, capturing the look of betrayal and hurt that instantly floods her expression. This isn't just any casual encounter. It's a moment that exposes the cracks in Mary and George's marriage, and the emotional toll it takes on Mary is heartbreaking. The clip is filled with tension, and fans have already been flooding social media with reactions, speculating on what this will mean for the future of the Cooper family. Will Mary confront George about what she's just witnessed? Will George come clean about his growing feelings for Brenda? And perhaps most importantly, how will this affect Mary's relationship with her husband? Not to mention the entire family dynamic. The million-dollar question is, what will Mary do next? After all, Mary has always been the moral backbone of the family. She's never been shy about standing up for what's right, especially when it comes to her relationship with George. But this situation is different. It's not just about George's behavior, it's about the deep emotional connection she feels for him, which is now in jeopardy. Fans have long speculated about the possible fallout from this growing flirtation, and many have predicted that Mary would eventually confront George about his behavior. But now that she's seen it with her own eyes, it's clear that things are about to get messy. The tension between Mary and George has been building for a while now, and this clip marks a major turning point in their marriage. Will Mary stand by her husband, or will this be the tipping point that forces her to reevaluate their entire relationship? In a show where family dynamics are so important, this confrontation could change everything for the Cooper family. Will Mary forgive George for his emotional indiscretions, or will she make a bold decision to leave him for good? One thing's for sure, the drama is only just beginning. And what about George? How will he respond when Mary inevitably confronts him about what she just saw? We've seen George struggle with his emotions in the past, particularly when it comes to his role as a father and a husband. But this situation is different. George's relationship with Brenda has clearly evolved into something far more than a simple flirtation, and it's possible that he may have developed feelings. George isn't the most emotionally articulate person. His ability to communicate his feelings has always been one of his weaknesses, and now he'll be forced to face the consequences of his actions. Will he try to justify his behavior to Mary, or will he admit that there's more to his relationship with Brenda than he's been letting on? The emotional roller coaster that's about to unfold is sure to leave fans on the edge of their seats. And let's not forget about Brenda. While George and Mary's marriage is at the forefront of this drama, Brenda's role in all of this cannot be ignored. Is she just a pawn in George's emotional struggle, or does she have deeper feelings for him? Could she be the one to push him to confront his own marriage issues, or will she be the catalyst for even more chaos in the Cooper family? Fans are eagerly awaiting to see how Brenda's involvement will play out, especially as the emotional stakes continue to rise. Brenda's charm and wit have made her a standout character on the show, but this new revelation could make her a polarizing figure. Will she come clean about her feelings for George, or will she play the part of the innocent bystander, caught in the middle of a messy situation? Whatever happens next, it's clear that Brenda's role in this love triangle will be critical to the fallout that's coming. The Cooper family has always been the heart of young Sheldon, and this new drama will have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. Sheldon, Missy, and even George Jr. will undoubtedly feel the effects of this emotional betrayal. We've seen how Sheldon reacts to moments of tension in the family, and this situation is no different. As the family deals with the fallout of George and Brenda's flirtation, Sheldon's perspective on his father, his mother, and even love itself could be changed forever. With all eyes on Mary and George, young Sheldon is poised to take us on an emotional journey that will have fans talking for weeks. Will Mary and George's marriage survive the drama? Will Brenda's involvement tear the family apart, or will it bring them closer together? One thing is for sure, young Sheldon has just entered a whole new level of family drama. This new Young Sheldon clip is just the beginning of what promises to be an explosive season. With Mary catching George and Brenda flirting, the stage is set for some major emotional confrontations, heartache, and tough decisions. Fans are on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the fallout from this shocking moment. Will the Cooper family survive the storm? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, young Sheldon is about to get a whole lot more dramatic. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.